4 more days till the WCW Mattel title comes out. 4 more days till the Mattel WCW Championship comes out. 4 more days till the Mattel WCW Championship comes out. Oh, this is Mr. Hornsby 83. This is the Hornsby 83 show, and today I'm gonna deliver my promise on reviewing Tulsa King and the Penguin show. But you know what? It's countdown to the Mattel WCW Championship belt as well, because it comes out this coming Sunday with the Rick Rude figures. So hopefully, when I go to Target this Sunday, we'll find at least 2 Rick Rudes with the new WCW Championship attached to them. I'm going to check the Florence Target, and I am going to check the Newport Target. Maybe I'll find it early tomorrow. Who knows? But anyway, today we are doing the Penguin review. We're going to start with Penguin first. Then we'll jump over to Tulsa King Season 2. And really, the Penguin show, I gotta say, was a really surprise hit show for me. Now, honestly, I wasn't too fond of the Penguin in the Batman the movie. But after watching the show, I'm kind of more fond of the Batman Penguin, because I think Colin Farrell did a pretty good job as the Penguin. You didn't even know, you couldn't even realize that was Colin Farrell underneath all that makeup. Yeah, I'm drinking one of these because I've drunk a lot of water today, so. But, you know, also I'm pretty sure a lot of people thought, oh, this show's going to peg Penguin in a good light. And in a way it kind of did, and in a way it kind of didn't. Because in one way, you do see something out of Penguin you haven't seen ever before in a Batman thing. And that is, you know, a softer side of the Penguin. But in the other way, you still see why Penguin is the second top Batman villain in all of Batman's mythologies. I prefer Two-Face over Penguin, but you know what? Penguin was pretty good. I mean, this show was really good. I really enjoyed it. I didn't expect to enjoy it. I watched it. I'm like, yeah, it's going to be dumb, like all the other Batman spin-off shows, but it was pretty good. Colin Farrell did a great job on this. It also shows how the Penguin, how he just betrayed everybody by the end of the season. Oh, by the way, spoilers. Penguin just betrayed everybody. He betrayed the Maronis, he betrayed the Falcones, he betrayed the guy he built a relationship with, the Vic guy he built a relationship in throughout the throughout the season. And honestly, you know, I think all the characters were pretty good. Vic was a good character. Sophia. The rest of the Falcone crime family was a pretty good villains. I thought Clancy Brown being Salvatore Maroni was pretty good as well. And, you know, I mean, overall, the show was really good. Penguin, they show how Penguin betrayed Sophia at the beginning, but it looked like, you know, there was going to be a love story between Penguin and Sophia, but that didn't pan out. If it was, that's the way they show their love for each other, by betraying each other. Now, one of the big things about this was how the Penguin, you know, killed Vic at the end of the show. He told Vic family's a weakness and all that stuff, and he choked the life out of Vic. And honestly, what Vic should have did in episode 3, when he had a chance to, he should have got away from the Penguin and left town with his girlfriend. But they kill him off. He takes Vic's ID card, throws it in the water, and just walks off. Sophia, he got her locked back up because he betrayed Sophia a long time ago while he was working for Carmine Falcone in the Batman movie, and he killed a bunch of women, but Penguin helped Carmine pan it on Sophia. So Sophia was going to have a situation where she frickin' just denounced her family name and all that stuff and went to her mother's name, and started a new family, which didn't work out too well because freaking Penguin ends up betraying her again throughout the whole season. And really, overall, I gotta say the show, and really, it was no surprise that Penguin would betray somebody that actually was good to him. Because that's what he did throughout the whole show. He betrayed everybody. He betrayed the Falcones. He betrayed the Maronis. He betrayed frickin' Vic. He betrayed his own mother. He even killed his own brothers. There's even an episode that showed where he was, I don't know if he meant to have them die, but there's an episode where he frickin' killed his own two brothers. So that shows how evil Penguin is, and that's why I really enjoyed the show. Because sometimes when they do these shows about these villains, they try to make the villain look like a good guy and all that stuff. I'm like, come on, this is the Penguin we're talking about. I do like the cliffhanger ending as well, with the Batman logo coming in the sky. Because, I guess a hooker that Penguin was paying to live out his fantasies or whatever, she frickin' says, no one can stop you now, Oz. Yeah, there you see the big old Batman sign right there. And then, after we get this great show, and after we have all this build toward the Batman Part 2, we now find out that the Batman Part 2 is being held back until 2027. I'm like, what? Because the Batman 2 was supposed to pick up right where the Penguin show left off. And now we're not going to get that because it's not coming out till 2027. Because the movie was supposed to come out this year. Then it got pushed back 2 years. So, I don't know. I guess Batman Brave and Bold comes out next year. And then The Batman comes out in 2027. Which is stupid. Because Batman 2, what? It came out 2021? So, yeah, I don't know. Very stupid, but overall, I like the show. I give it a 4 out of 5. Actually, I'll give it a 4.5 out of 5, because it was a really good show. The actors were great in it. The story was great in it. Penguin, being Penguin in the show, really showed how much he was willing to backstab people no matter what to get where he wanted to get in the show. I mean, it even starts out with him killing freaking Falcone's son. So, pretty good show. I really enjoyed it. I hope we get a season 2, but I don't think we will, because I think they're going to focus all on the movie. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens with Penguin and the Batman in 2027. If it don't get canceled, like I predicted on my 2025 prediction shows last week. If it don't get canceled. Alright. Now let's get the Tulsa King Season 2. Now, when Tulsa King was first announced, I believe last year, I did not expect much from this show because Sylvester Stallone Mafia movies suck. I mean, Fist was not that good. Avenging Angelo was not that good. Get Carter was not that good. So usually Stallone Mafia stuff usually isn't too good, but you know what? He did a pretty good job in this show. I mean, this show was a pretty good show. It's kind of a spoof of, I guess you could say, The Sopranos and the freaking, it's kind of a spoof of The Sopranos. You could tell because, in the opening thing, you got them showing the whole city of Tulsa. And then you got the part where how the part where Tony Soprano used to look in the mirror at himself. But with Sylvester Stallone, he's looking in the mirror making goofy faces. Or something like that. So, this show is about a mobster, an old school mobster named Dwight Manfield. I might have butchered the name. Manfredi. Dwight Manfredi. And season 1, pretty much him having an issue with his mob family. I mean, mainly the head guy's son, Chicky. Which I'll talk about Chicky here in a minute once I get to the season 2. But, Chicky ended up killing his dad. He was going to betray frickin' Dwight anyway. So, it was all crazy. But the thing with this show was, this season, not only did he have to deal with his own mob family, which was Chicky and his crew, he also had to deal a little bit with the Yakuza, or the Triad, one of them, and some rich white guy who wanted to run him out of Tulsa. Also, there was another mob family who apparently had an interest in Tulsa, but, man, Freddy took it over. And, you know, one thing I will say, I think season 1 was better than season 2, but season 2 was still pretty good. You know, I mean, it felt better than this season. But, you know, season 2 was still pretty good. Especially stuff, and then in the end, the rich white guy, he couldn't handle being a killer, or being involved with killing. So, he ends up turning on the Triad, and ending up forming an uneasy alliance with frickin' Dwight. So, yeah, and Dwight's new family that he's made down there in Tulsa. And I'll tell you what, this show is kind of an action, comedy, drama show. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. And at the end of the last season, there was this, I believe it was a DEA agent or something that was involved with Freddy. But she frickin' ended up turning him in the end. And the whole season 2 starts out with him trying to get out of jail, which he ends up winning that trial because he made some points or whatever. And for some reason, he was defending himself. Fucking fly. But after he gets that all taken care of, like I said, he has to deal with this shady businessman, these freaking triads, and another mob family. On top of that, having to deal with chicken. Now, at the end, the other mob family, the head guy of them, end up killing. Well, he makes a deal with that guy, and they start a partnership, and then, you know, Chicky tries to cause a friction with them, and Chicky ends up getting killed by the head guy of the other mob family. And back home in New York, where Freddy was from, the other families were not happy with Chicky having issues with Dwight. So, because Dwight, I guess, was a good earner for him, kind of like Sam with the freaking Casino movie, which apparently was based on a true story. You know, how many movies have we heard where they say it's based on a true story? I don't know. So, anyway. But, you know what? Overall, this show was really good, too. I give it a 5 out of 5. Season 1 and Season 2 were both pretty good. I loved that show. I can't wait for Season 3, because it ended on a cliffhanger. Some people picked up Freddy and said, "You work for us now." I'm guessing it's federal agents. Or it could be another frickin' crime family, like frickin' Yakuza, Colombian cartel, or something like that. But overall, I enjoyed this show. I also enjoyed the Penguin. Hopefully we get a Season 2 of Penguin, but I highly doubt it. But you never know, we might get a Penguin Season 2 since the Batman Part 2 is held back till 2027. Which is also irritating because they also pushed back the last Spider-Verse movie too. I think it's till next year. Which is kind of lame. Because you end that movie on a cliffhanger. And you're like, well, maybe it'll come out the following year. Nope. So, yeah. Hopefully it's as good as the other two. I did like Across the Spider-Verse more because we got one of the best Spider-Mans ever. Spider-Man Unlimited. But yeah, overall, I thought these shows were pretty good. Penguin, go on Paramount Plus, check out Tulsa King. Go on Max, check out The Penguin. Both shows are really good. And you know, if you want a good Sopranos-like show and a good spoof of The Sopranos, then you want to check out Tulsa King. But, you know, I think the Penguin show kind of took, some inspiration from the Sopranos as well. And they were both on HBO. So, I don't know. But anyway, overall, 4.5 out of 5 for Penguin. 5 out of 5 for Tulsa King, Season 1 and Season 2. Really good shows. Go check them out if you haven't seen them already. Anyway, you know, no one commented, so no one's won the belt. So I'll extend the freaking contest till this Friday with the playthrough, the Max Payne playthrough on PlayStation 2. So if you want to win a Jack's Big Gold Championship, you got to comment. And I've decided to change the comment to, just comment to mediocre. For how mediocre my Colts have been for the past 8 years. Or past 4 years. Just comment mediocre. And Ursay's lost his mind. But anyway. And then whoever, I'll pick out 4 people. And then I'll put their names in a hat. Probably the New Year's hat I wore on the 2025 prediction show last week. So I'll put their name in the hat and pick a winner to get the Jack's belt. If you don't comment, then I'm going to end the contest. But if you do comment, then you can win a Jack's, a re-leathered Jack's Big Gold Championship. And, you know, I'm hoping that this Sunday I'll be able to find the recruit because, like I said, 4 more days till the Mattel WCW Championship comes out. 4 more days. Please like this video, leave a comment, subscribe for more. Follow my Facebook fan page, Mr. Hornsby 3 Show. Follow my Trigen Toys business page. I will probably post something up Saturday talking about when I'm going back to the flea market. And then like this video and subscribe to this channel for more. And tune in Friday for the playthrough of Max Payne Part 1. Which I'll be doing predictions for the NFL games as well. The playoffs this week. I'll also be giving shout outs again. And possibly picking a winner for the Jack's Big Gold belt that me and my wife re-leathered as well. Catch you guys later and peace out.